Welcome back to the Dividend Diplomats YouTube channel. You've got Bert and Lanny, your favorite dividend investors out here, guys. But we are back on a Monday morning. Again, thanks for starting your week with us here, at least the work week or the weekdays here, guys. But we're doing another option income video for you guys to keep you up to date with the moves that we're making and selling either covered calls or selling cash secured puts, guys.
Smash that subscribe button, everyone. Give this video a thumbs up. How about your boys? Those dividend diplomats. Again, the goal is to talk about how we are generating income using our own strategies. We're fully transparent on here. We always have been. We always talk about the winners, the losers, what purchases we've liked, what we've done, what we
Gains,
did different.
gains.
Yes, this is going to be no different. As we grow and as we learn more about options, how to go through it, you'll see our learnings, our happenings through our real transactions. We're going to keep summarizing them to you to show you how much income we've generated.
100%, guys. It's all about using the assets and trying to learn from it, test waters, learn, fail, learn, succeed. And that's really what we've been doing, especially, gosh, we've been doing these videos for well over a month, maybe even 2 months now. My goal, again, to reiterate, is try to get $1,000 in premium income this year in 2025. Had a little bit of a late start, but came into this week. Again, we're filming this May 29th at night, but came into the Memorial Week, May 26th, at $179.34, or just under 18% of the goal. Now, I have some big options that, by the time this video comes out Monday morning, my big options all expired on May 30th. And right now, they all looked outside of the money, which is great. I get to keep the premiums and then run some new items, hopefully this morning after this video airs, guys. So I'll have about $3,500 in fresh capital to use to sell some more cash secured puts, guys. But what did I do did I improve from the 179.34? Yes, I sold one cash secured put on May 26, 2025 on Virgin, ticker symbol SPCE or space. We all know Branson's company that, does space flight and all of that. I did a $3 strike price expiring June 20th for $15.01 in premium on that. That generates a 73% annual return if it expires worthless.
Love it. I loved it so much. I also tailed this one too. You sent it. We were talking as we were just sharing in our chat the different options we've executed. And I saw what I had left in my cash balance. And I'm like, you know what? Screw it, Lanny. I'm joining you on this one. This one's going to be a lot of fun.
We're joining the space SPCE party.
Yeah.
So that selling that for $15.01 did bring me up to $194.35 or 19.435%, guys.
Yeah, that was a big one. That was an absolute banger.
Yeah.
But
and I'm looking hopefully this week to add $50 to $70 in premiums, to add again 5 to 7% towards the goal with all that now fresh capital I'll have now that the options have expired, hopefully on May 30th.
Love it. My week, obviously, I set for myself, I wanted a goal of at least writing 3 every week. I don't have the income goal yet. I have the activity-based goal. That's what I'm doing. I'm pushing myself to either write. This week it was 3. Next week it might be 2 because I still have some that are hanging out there. I said 3. I already told you about SPCE. I doubled down, Lanny, on 1. Last week we talked about how I joined you as well with Kohls at a $6.50 strike price for a cash secured put that's expiring $5.30, and they didn't drop after earnings. They actually have gone up since then. They're at the time of this video 8. Hopefully this one expires out of the money. If not, I guess if it didn't, something happened to Kohls on Friday after we filmed this video. So sorry, everybody.
We usually film this video on Sunday night right before Monday.
There's a reason why. There's a reason why, and you'll find out in a week or two why. There's a reason why we had to jump this one ahead of the gun, but we had already done our options, so this is an easy one to film ahead. So going into the week, I kind of doubled down here on Kohls. I had some cash. I found one expiring June 13th. So I stretched it out a couple weeks. So it was 2.5 weeks at the time because this was Tuesday after Memorial Day. It was a $6 put. So I picked up 50 cents on the put. So that if and this premium, Lanny, this was a weird premium. The reason what jumped out to me was for going out even further, I got more of a premium than I got last week when I did this for a price that wasn't that far off because Kohls was in the mid sevens. I got $17.05 in premium from this one for $600
Huge,
on there. It was a
huge.
massive one.
And guys out there, for what you do to calculate then the annualized
Yeah.
return, is Bert then will have $600 locked up, between the date that he sold it through the expiration date, if he chooses not to, do anything to the option in between the dates. So let's just keep everything vanilla here.
Yeah.
When you take that $17.05 premium over the 600 and then annualize out the number of weeks, that essentially he's doing it for. So with only doing it for about, call it 3 weeks ish, that's when you can do it, do 52 weeks divided by 3 times that by, the 1705 divided by 600, and you'll see what the annualized return is.
Yeah. I was estimating what 57% annualized return on this one. So
Sounds about right.
not a bad day at the office here for that one.
Not
But
not a bad day for Bert.
I wasn't done though, Lanny. I said I wanted three. Number three on this was
Another
another Kohls option. No, I'm kidding.
no,
Last
no,
week
but another one on this
I
company. We've been
yeah.
doing a lot of covered
Calls.
calls.
Yes, on Target, ticker symbol TGT. I had a $1 one for 1 week last week. The strike price of 130. I was just extending the weeks out on Fidelity's plan as I was going through it. Just click the week, see what I could get. You know what was interesting on this one, Lanny? They had a terrible earnings. So I was just looking, I was like, there's no way I'm going to get very far into the future on this one. But for some reason, between like $110 and $125 is only a penny for the price here. But then for some reason, I caught on June 20th for $130 strike price. It was 6 cents. So I got $5.67 after fees on Target somehow. And let me tell you, it targets in the mid 90s right now. If Target hits $130 by June 20th,
that's a 37% return that the
yeah,
stock price just did.
yeah, and I'll be ecstatic. Please take that. Please take those shares away from me at $130. I would be amped up if that one hits. So, but if not, I'm happy I got $6.
So you sold obviously the one on SPCE version, and then you got the Kohls KSS June 13th, and then
Yep.
you've got
So
covered call that you sold on the 100+ shares you own on Target for June 20th, earning a ton of premium.
this
You
was
earned about what, close to $40?
yeah, this was my highest option premium week. I've had by far.
Huge, man.
Yeah.
Nice job.
So I mean, I'm not going to say I'm going to replicate this every week. It's difficult to say, and especially now I have two of my cash secured puts that are extended out past this week, so I have some cash that's going to be locked up. But the 650 and some cash left over, I should have about $1,000 next week to play with, and who knows, I might put some more in there to juice it up even more.
There it is, guys. We both are adding to our premium income here for the week. Looking to do a lot more this week of the first week of June, guys. Let us know if these videos are fun, if you're learning anything. We're obviously putting it out there for what we're doing as well. So let us know in those comments below, guys.
Alrighty, subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and remember, you're either with us or you're against us, Jack.
That was Bert and Lanny from the Dividend Diplomats. Over and out.